Okay, here we are making the last known turn into the Phillips forest. Far, far away. So far away that so far the water company and the light company don't even know they exist. Well, the water company doesn't know they exist. But not to worry. We will overcome these obstacles. We're now moving along the shady, tree-lined avenue leading up to Mr. and Mrs. Phillips' quaint little Shangri-La. Just a short hour's drive from nowhere. Pulling up to the big gate. Big fancy gate for a big fancy farm. Here's Cricket. She's going to open the gate for us. Entering the big farm.
Now Cricket is closing the gate.
Here's the road to Ferris's house. Ferris's future house. To our right is the road to Leroy's future house. Cricket's climbing back in the studio. To our left, we get not too good of a picture of the longest barbed wire fence in the world.
And hog wire.
A lot of work, a lot of work. Good job. Now we.
Oh, there's other truck there.
And there is just about
That was a good view
10,000
of
trees
the back of
destroyed.
my hand.
There's just about 10,000 trees destroyed.
Well, it's Jenny.
Jeannie.
And other people.
This is where all the work's going on. Excuse the momentary jitteriness. There's a tractor in there somewhere.
Back there it is.
Let's go, Leroy. Do something swift.
Read out.
I'm sure this is the way the Forest Service started out. Zoom in here for a tight shot on Bob Dylan on the tractor. They bought a dozer for this very purpose, but apparently my brother doesn't know how to operate anything that big. So they let him play on the little tractor.
floats on the how the boat
Yeah, when we was cutting through that mess up there, that was a pretty good thicket that we come through right there to put that road in. And Lee was chainsawing it, and they was dragging all the little stuff off, and then the bigger ones, whenever I'd back up there and hook a chain on them, drag them off. We didn't take no problem.
Got it. You had to have a system.
Quite a big purpose.
Yeah, it's just like
Just kind of drove.
our biggest problem at the time to see would be to how do you get from one point to the other when you can't see the other?
My legs don't know we're doing this.
Yeah, Mark, where you at? That flagpole thing that Ferris did was a pretty sharp idea.
Yeah, I brought a big old stand, go way up in there, and we got a rag on it right up there.
Well, we can see it up over the tree, way down there in that hole.
Yeah. You got a big bag here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a wheel.
Yeah. Till he got a side on it. I don't believe there's room to move a stick in them trees.
It had the whole year's growth on it. Well, then that winter it laid there. Well, the next spring, well, I thought, well, I'm not going to let it get that away again. Well, when I cut it, there was 6 different bumblebee nests in that field out there. It was in that hay.
Built in that grass.
Yeah.
One of these built, they got a hole in the ground. They learned to dig a hole in the ground. They come out with a hole in the ground. Well, I can go down there and show you where that hole's at.
How'd y'all?
There's probably
Did you
still
rim it
some
in?
more in there.
No, they're still down there.
You can pour gasoline, just pour you about a half gallon of gas. That's all you need. That's it.
Pour the gas in there, you burn
Well,
it.
No, just
Roger,
pour the
tell
gas.
us about your bumblebee story.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on this side of the camera.
That's all right, we can hear it record. You don't have to see
You're out
that.
there in the open and show us how you did that. How you took care of them bumblebees.
I can't tell you.
Well,
You know how them little old yellow wolves down here that build in the ground? It's sort of a hornet.
I've never seen that.
We got
Jesse,
Red was is all I.
Jesse.
Dan wants to tell you the bee story. Tell him, Dan.
Tell us.
Put gasoline out on the big grass. And then put matches. Boom!
Actually, we
Blew the wasp up, huh?
And burn hair off, plumb off his arms.
Is that your dad you talking about?
What a silly man.
That sounds like something my fire like.
He must be related to Lee.
Me and Jeannie was up there one day. We was fixing to leave, and I was going to set the trash on fire. We was getting ready to go, and I had a can of gas. I just went over and poured it in that barrel.
I was so mad at him.
I walked over and threw the match in there. I mean, it went off like a dark cannon.
It shot
blowed,
40 feet in
yeah,
there.
it blowed a ball of fire out probably 15 feet. And I mean, it blowed trash halfway down there to the shed. She was out there picking up burning trash all over that field.
Cussing. Well, Lee was down there and we were, I didn't do that. We were down there, down at the culvert, down here. And I was weed eating around there, and I told Lee, I said, we need to get this stuff out of this culvert, because I said, when it rains, all that green stuff that's growing in there is going to stop it up, and the water's not going to flow through there. He said, well, I can fix that. So he douses it with, what'd you put on there, diesel or something? And he lit it, and when it blew out both ends. It looked like
I was standing.
a
I
flame
poured it on the end here, you know, on this end. I just backed up about halfway across the road, right across the culvert,
And it,
threw a match over, and it went.
Woo!
and old Lee just like ducked and ran.
So Benny's done shot me from behind now.
I just quit. It was a ball of fire coming out
That's
both
why
ends.
Daddy threw the match and then went.
Ask Jan how many times she shot that possum out there in the garage.
Arlen. You wouldn't. He did. Look at her.
One possum? Box of
I
shit.
was cutting the grass, boy, this morning up a storm. And here comes Jan out of the house, her eyes about that big. I knew there's something important, you know. So, man, I kicked that old lawnmower out of gear, and I told her, I said, what in the world's wrong? She said, what kind of varmint is that down yonder in front of that garage? And I
This
said,
was over nearly Green
it
Acres.
was an old tea can that I'd peeled the label off of, and the wind was blowing it, and it just rolling back and forth. She said it looked just like a possum.
I told you, Arlen, you'll tell that for years.
Well, Lee was mowing along up here, and boy, he was just getting and greening, just going along, and all of a sudden that tractor come to a dead halt, and he'd hung that mower on something that was a little wider than that tractor could get through, and he went, but it hung on the mower, and the tractor drove over it. And I thought, and then in a minute, so I'm backing up, and he's going around. I thought, yep,
Yeah, we gotta go to work.
You don't want to listen.
You want fishing? Get that crystal
Boy, you
rod
can
and
gather
reel.
up about 100 yards of bobtail on one of them push hogs about as fast as you ever
Oh, I
seen.
bet.
That bail over. That's the bail. Flip it over. There you go. Now, you got to keep holding this or you don't swing. Now, remember how when you swing your other one, you let go of the button with the thumb on the other side? Well, on this kind, you just let
Move
go
back,
of the finger
Jessica.
right there. Okay?
Oh, here.
Ready? When I say it, let go. Perfect. Now, this one hangs on the bottom. See, your little lure's on top of the water, so you can always tell what he's doing. See? You just let him float if you want to.
Down at the Phillips Pond and on Leitus and Crystal's acreage at Coupling.
Fishing today on Lake Leitus with Jessica, Daniel, come down from big city of Wills Point. Do a little bass fishing.
And the senior angler casts. Have to have the lens cover on. Alright. There he is.
If there's anything tomorrow, cry then and go over there and
Got any more of it?
Time out, I have to move. Camera angles are everything here.
That'll work.
Here we have Aunt Crystal giving fishing lessons on Lake Leitus to nephew Daniel from Wills Point, Texas. I had it on record.
You missed it. You'll have to write.
I thought you